The Sacred Valley of the Incas. On April 30th, we drove from Cuzco to Yucay via Cachimayo, Chinchero, and Urubamba. The Sacred Valley now offers the highest bungee jump leaping point in America. See the Sacred Valley from a different viewpoint. A bungee jumper on the way up. The jumper, a girl, is ready to jump. The jumper is being lowered to the ground. The Sacred Valley of the Incas is generally understood to include everything between Pisac and Ollantaytambo, parallel to the Urubamba River or Vilcanota River or Vilcamayu, as this sacred river is called when passing through the valley. It is fed by numerous rivers which descend through adjoining valleys and gorges, and contains numerous archaeological remains and villages. This valley was appreciated by the Incas due to its special geographical and climatic qualities. It was one of the empire's main points for the extraction of natural wealth and the best place for maize production in Peru.
Is he leaving the cliff?
Yeah, he's running us down. There's two of them there. Oh, they give him rides. You need to give him rides to people. See, there's two of them there.
There's two people in it?
Dad, you know what I think it is?
All right, look at me there.
People with them.
Yeah, let me give him rides. Look at me there.
There's two people in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, they give a ride sometimes. Is he coming back this way? I can see him.
Here's two, it does. That, down here, look, two of them. Two.
Margarita, Mark and Derek with a fantastic Sacred Valley view in the background. The open market ready for business. Entering Urubamba. Municipalidad Distrital de Chinchero. Sonesta Posadas del Inca, Sacred Valley, Yucay, a little slice of heaven. A quiet retreat, this is a self-contained oasis. No need to venture out of the compound. Lots of atmosphere and character. Excellent service from reception to restaurant. Our rooms were charming and huge. Welcoming suites, charming rooms with cute balconies. Ove and Rosita posing for posterity in beautiful Yucay. Some of the views from our balcony, the buildings now painted in softer colors. To close this report on the Sonesta Posadas del Inca, I am posting my favorite picture. On May 2nd, we drove from Yucay to Calca, Lamay, Coya, Pisac, and back to Cuzco. Rosita negotiating with a local merchant, and then she arranged for a musician and a poet to perform for the Stephenson clan.
Tu flauta. Tu flauta.
Flauta divina, a ver, toca. Vas a sacar una acá, ahí, toca. Allá, para el señor, allá.
Adelante, tienes que tocar tu flauta.
Eso. A ver, ven todo tu propina, ven para que
Claro.
todo tu propina.
Oye, tienes que bailar tu flauta.
Eso. A ver, todo tu propina.
Ya ves.
Oapu, Intamachayo, Oapu, Intihuatana, Oso Mayu, Tapurinki, Chayo Sayas, Kami, Nusta, Kawarimani, Sarakuna Yatara, Hakunta, Unasin, Chini Kuna Puchini, Haidu Mamai, Kami, Unakoiki, Somakson Tuikio.
Bravo.
Our driver and his wife also enjoying the nice weather and the beautiful views that the Pisac area has to offer. Aguana Cancha, the living museum of the Andes, is a place where you can appreciate the beauty of the Peruvian Andes and its South American camels. The Stephenson clan enjoyed the llamas and alpacas. Derek found heaven on earth. A llama is a mammal from South America, the Andes Mountains of Peru and Ecuador. The llama was domesticated about 5,000 years ago. It was and is used for carrying things and for wool. The llama was very important for the Incan people. Even today, llamas are used for similar reasons. but will more commonly be found to be domesticated pets. The llama's close relative is the alpaca, who is a more demure petite animal in comparison to the llama. Llamas have two related cousins, alpaca and the vicuña. Alpacas are considerably smaller than llamas, and unlike llamas, alpacas were not bred to be beasts of burden, but were bred specifically for their fiber. Alpaca fiber is used for making knitted and woven items such as woolies. These items include blankets, sweaters, hats, gloves, scarves, a wide variety of textiles, and ponchos in South America, and sweaters, socks, coats, and bedding in other parts of the world. The fiber comes in more than 52 natural colors as classified in Peru, 12 as classified in Australia, and 16 as classified in the United States. The vicuña is one of the two wild South American camelids, along with the guanaco, which live in the high alpine areas of the Andes. It is a relative of the llama and is now believed to be the wild ancestor of domesticated alpacas, which are raised for their fiber. Vicuñas produce small amounts of extremely fine wool, which is very expensive because the animal can only be shorn every 3 years. The guanaco is native to South America. The color varies very little, ranging from a light brown to dark cinnamon and shading to white underneath. Guanacos have gray faces and small straight ears. They are extremely striking with their large, alert brown eyes, streamlined form, and energetic pace.
This is the vicuña.
Yeah.
And this is the guanaco.
Which one's bigger?
The guanaco.
Oh, okay.
You tell by looking, look at the size of that.
And we're not allowed to touch them.
And this is the vicuña.
This zoo houses rescued animals that have been injured or are sick. Once they are healthy, they are set free. We were allowed in the enclosed area where the rescued condors are nursed back to health.
Envenenado. En Chalhuanca, otra ciudad de Perú, Apurímac, les dan veneno porque ellos creen que it's coming, está muy bien. Va a venir, le va a traer su comida. No ataca. Scavengers, dead meat. No like ¿Qué tal?
Wow.
Beautiful.
This is a female grown-up condor.
That is a.
Eat meat, 2 kilos per day.
How old is this one?
They eat 2
Female,
kilos each
maybe
day. That's a female.
14 years.
14. Wow.
14.
Wow.
Este café. Another is divorce. What happened? No ha habido viento. Ellos cuando hay viento sí aterrizan suavecito.
Claro.
Here's the baby.
Baby.
And now you see a baby condor. Look at the difference in the color of the feathers.
Like me.
Or just stand next to it.
Es importante no tallar.
No, yo lo estoy haciendo.
No,
Así, mira.
Pero el cóndor vuela hasta el mar a coger pescado.
Sí. En un solo día va de los Andes al mar y retorna en un solo día a alimentar sus
¿Cuánto
crías.
vuelan? ¿Cuánto vuelan?
Un rango.
Muévete rápido.
Condor is the name for two species of New World vultures. They are the largest flying land birds in the Western Hemisphere. And they are the Andean condor, which inhabits the Andean mountains, and the California condor, nowadays restricted to western coastal mountains of the United States and Mexico. The adult plumage is uniformly black, with the exception of a frill of white feathers nearly surrounding the base of the neck, and are meticulously kept clean by the bird. The young are covered with a grayish down until they are almost as large as their parents. They are able to fly after 6 months, but continue to roost and hunt with their parents until age 2, when they are displaced by a new clutch. There is a well-developed social structure within large groups of condors, with competition to determine a pecking order for body language, competitive play behavior, and a wide variety of vocalizations, even though the condor has no voice box. Sexual maturity and breeding behavior do not appear in the condor until 5 or 6 years of age. They may live for 50 years or more and mate for life. One captive bird lived for 77 years. The puma, also known as mountain lion, mountain cat, or panther, depending on the region, is a mammal native to the Americas. This large, solitary cat has the greatest range of any large wild terrestrial mammal in the Western Hemisphere, extending from Yukon in Canada to the southern Andes of South America. When they were very young, these pumas were used to attract patrons to a discotheque.
Yeah, come here. Look around, you guys. Huh?
This baby, 4 months old, man. Look at the tails.
Yeah, look at the tail. Look at that. You got a picture of the tail and the body and the face.
Este tiene unos dientes terribles, ¿ah? De este sí sus dientes, pues. Este sí es un caballo, mira. ¿Vean? ¿Ve? ¿Qué tal?
Uy, caramba.
Sí, sí.
You're brave, huh?
Y muerde, este es traicionero, ¿ah? Aquel negro, estás de espaldas y your back, ¡boom! Te muerde. Attack bite, ¿no?
Yeah.
Es traicionero, se dice.
You're brave, eh, the way you touch them.
No, you bite him.
Este pues, este besa, kiss. Cuando le pasas tú, no, with you now, ¿no?
Bottom paws been cut off? No paws? You got no paws.
This?
Oh God, don't you do that, Derek. Derek, watch it.
Go to the other end now.
Then, after a nice visit to the zoo, it was time to say goodbye to the zookeepers and their friends. These are pictures captured as we drove back to Cuzco. Margarita and Oscar Medina, the author of the book The Enigma of Machu Picchu. Our visit to Cuzco is coming to an end, and after an 8-hour wait at the airport because of flight cancellations due to bad weather, we are about to board a plane that would take us to Lima.